Hamlin stuff.
Yeah, Donovan said some stuff after.
Yeah, no, just.
Did you see his agent tweet?
I didn't.
His agent said.
That's why I was just.
Vitals are back to normal, and they're
breathing tube.
Put a breathing tube down his throat. They are currently running tests. We will provide updates as we have them.
It's scary, man. Just prayers to him and his family. That's tough. I don't even know what to say.
Questions, Kelsey?
Kelsey was the Athletic, and it's hard to obviously focus on this game, but what does Donovan mean to this team, and especially to 71 points tonight, but as a whole, and what does he mean to this group?
You know, he's a guy that's capable of having special performances, a guy that's, you know, lifts us up, especially when we have two of our, you know, our starters, guys that are franchise-type players out. And, you know, I know that the first half didn't go our way, and he just raised all of our level of play, put us on his back. And, you know, I was telling Jason, I was telling some of these guys that in my 15 years, that's the best performance I've ever seen, ever been a part of. You know, I've seen some special ones. I was talking about, you know, Kyrie here against Portland when he had 55. You know, LeBron in Game 1 of 2018. 2018 Finals, 57 for Kyrie in San Antonio. But this one takes the cake. I mean, you see he had, you know, 34 shots, 20 for 25 from the line, 7 for 15 from three. But, you know, I hope people don't overlook that, you know, he had 11 assists and 8 rebounds as well. So 4 turnovers now. But that's just, I mean, Don, I think I've told you guys time and time again, but his process, the way he works, how he takes care of his body, how locked in he is, you know, he means everything to this team. And that's, you know, I was saying, like, you know, and we have our group text from 2016. I was like, what was Donovan's asking price? Like, damn, like that was something special tonight. That he's one of seven players that have scored over 70. That's elite company. I can only imagine those names.
In the moment, can you, like, during the game, could you process, like, how special it was, or were you guys really focused just on?
Oh no, there was a point where I looked up and I think he had 52 or 53, and I didn't even realize. I mean, that's I guess a good thing, because we kind of lost ourselves in the game and getting, you know, back from a high teens or low 20s comeback, and I think that's what makes this game beautiful as well, is how hard we fought back. And a number of guys had very good games, but yeah, there was a point where I looked up there and, you know, I saw 52 or 53 points, and then I saw 61, and then it just kept going and kept going and kept going. So we were all very excited for him. I fouled out, but when he got to that free throw line, I was so excited for him. And that's what this team's about. But Don was. He's special.
After the game, you guys all obviously kind of surrounded him, gave him that water bath kind of thing, and kind of all group hug. But the camaraderie, like, in that moment, what does that just say about this group too?
It's just who we are. You know, we said it since even before last year. We love to celebrate each other here, and when somebody has a big win or a milestone or gets the chain or makes a big play, you know, just little things like that, the small wins or the big wins that we have, we want to make sure that, you know, we you know, put that energy, that good energy towards those people and towards each other. And I think that, you know, helps create culture, and it's just who we are as a team. And I think that's what makes it fun.
Danny Cunningham, Michigan Cleveland. Kevin, can you talk me through what's going through your mind as he steps to the free throw line, knowing he has to intentionally miss it, and what goes through your mind after he makes it?
Well, I was saying in the locker room too, like, we had just seen that. It was like deja vu from watching, you know, it happened kind of in a different way, that Luka had done it in Dallas, but, you know, Coach had made the sub to put Rolo in there. So having him and JA down low, just eating up space, and them subbing Drummond in, and those 5 guys on the line battling it out. Don was able to just sneak in and make a play. I mean, it's sometimes you need that magic and that lucky bounce, and he was able to send it into overtime for us, but it's not necessarily something that you can draw up. Sometimes you have to have a little bit of luck on your side, and the way that the ball bounced and how Donovan got in there was a little bit of skill, a little bit of luck, but that blend was ultimately what put us into overtime and allowed us to give us a chance.
Is that like a I can't believe that just happened type of moment for you?
Yeah, and everything that followed after that, the fact that we were able to get a double-digit lead in overtime, and for him to send it there and the way that he did it in the game that he was having makes it even more impressive. I mean, it was just his night all around.
Chris.
Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. Hey, Kevin.
Hey.
What specifically about this performance resonates with you the most?
I think more than anything, it was just how poorly we all played in the first half, and I think the second half, I don't know what he went into the half with. I mean, I don't know.
He had 55 in the second half.
55 in the second. So that is, to me, is the most impressive. I mean, so 55 in the second half?
Including overtime, obviously.
Yeah.
No, including overtime, but after halftime, I mean, that's just, to me, that's wild. I was mentioning Kyrie scoring, 55 and 57. He had, 71 points and 55 points after halftime. I didn't know that. That right there is what impresses me the most.
Chris Manning from Dime. I know, work out with the same trainer, Chris Brickley. Did you know that Donovan was this just from working out with him, or is it something that only comes through once you get to share a locker room with him and play with him?
Yeah, I think it's more so the latter. I mean, I've known him through Jordan Clarkson and Joe Ingles, guys like that, but got to spend time with him. Never worked out with him, but we were always in the gym at the same time, so we knew each other, and we're very friendly. But until he got here, I didn't get to see it firsthand. And I think, I'm just very impressed by the way that he works, and again, his process, and he doesn't skip steps. He really puts the time in with everything, whether it be film, taking care of his body, lifting, all the time he spends, to make himself better. He doesn't skip a day. Every day is accounted for. And he puts the time in. I mean, he puts the hours in, puts the time in.
Last one back.
He's struggling out there. Jeez.
Kevin, you mentioned Kyrie and LeBron, some of the greatest you've played with, and I want to ask you now, what's something unique about Donovan? Obviously, Kyrie and LeBron are unique in their own ways, but what's something unique about Donovan that stands out to you?
He's a Virgo. He's September 7th. We're the same birthday. That's why I have so much. No, I think everybody has something that sets him apart and makes him great. But he has that it factor to him. And most guys that I've seen, it's up here, and he has that. I think that's what sets him apart. His level of the way he's able to lock in and be a professional every single day is what impresses me most.
All right, still wrap here. Thank
Thank you, Kevin.